Okay, so who wants the thing?
Not me.
Okay. We'll do it, I guess.
Okay.
I got a memory for goldfish.
All I remember is we reset, did the things. I was
I
outside.
remember fighting for like 2 hours.
All I remember is I was outside twiddling my fucking thumbs. Until I was like, yes, let's start helping by literally doing the same thing, but this time being like, oh yes, I can just grab a bunch of shit, help someone cross something, and then I had to leave.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Gio wasn't here for most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they used your character as a meat shield. So
Yeah, we did. And then I was
So
a meat
that-
shield.
Right.
Well, your character was a... No, his character was a meat shield first. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was sort of me and him switched between being meat shields.
Yeah,
Okay, do you want to do
your
that again?
Your character had like 2 HP, and then like you had to back away. So then your character, Gio, was just throwing every weapon you had to hit the enemies in the doorway.
Because you're such a dummy not having the Esther seal.
Yeah, I never got it. Literally, everybody has it except me.
Yeah,
I
because you said no
wonder
to the
why.
one thing. You said no to the one
Well,
thing.
to be fair, your character was the only one that currently exists that knew what it was when they offered it to him. Well, except for, I think Olaf's character knew what it was.
Yeah, I know
actually.
too.
Yeah,
Think me and
I
him
was
were the
like,
only ones.
something is too sussy about it. Like, I don't want to be cursed or anything, so I was like, nah.
Gio, what's the first thing you get like 5 minutes into Elden Ring? Your flasks.
Oh. Your first death.
You get that, and after that, then you get your flasks. Right, he based it on Dark Souls, which you get your flask at like the moment you spawn in.
It's better gaming, Olaf.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I was just being, I was just like, this is sus as fuck. I'm not trusting it.
Mm.
Well, it seems like I'm going to the game without Estes flasks. I've activated hard mode.
Well, it's not
You
my
did.
fault that your character decided not to take the protection potion that you knew was a protection potion.
Well, it's a protection potion, but I'm like, something might, there might be like clauses. Huh. I still want my free will.
I can't hit a illusory wall and pick up the biggest sword in the game, can I?
Let me just say that you guys have missed a bunch of items.
Fun.
Say what?
Yeah, you missed a bunch of stuff. Just because you were like, oh, a room with a thing in it. Nope. Ooh, a room with a thing in it. Nope. Ooh, a room with a thing in it. Nope.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
you guys are now down. I'll give it to. We kept interrupting Yomba, to be fair.
Mm.
Let's hear what Yomba has to say, if there's anything else he has to say, and then.
Okay, TLDR. We started a big fight with the gang that I provoked in this area. I don't know. The hallway area, which had an orb inside of it. So we had to rouse them up and, leave and beat them up to activate the orb. Or I could have just went in there and touched the orb, but I knew that. So we went down to a choke point by the door and fought him off there, which took like almost the entire session.
Basically.
And then went back up and activated the orb. Everything reset, and but they were inside the orb, so they couldn't fight back. And then suddenly all the furnitures in the room next to us just exploded and activated the shortcuts.
That is true.
Yeah, and then and in the hallway room, we found eventually a key to the armory, which then we opened, and Geo, being the wisest character of us all, just went in there and got sucked in. So we went after him.
Yeah, here's what my explanation was since you weren't there, Gio.
Mhm.
You were holding a torch, and as you, from the doorway entrance, you couldn't see anything, like standing at the entrance. So then you were like, well, I'm going to step one step into the room. However, that one step into the room, there was a incline there, so your foot just stepped on nothing and you tripped forward and fell down the
Whee!
basically the slide in that room.
Yeah.
And there is an in-canon reason as to why this is happening. So then you guys fell down into the room, which I described before, so I'll give you the thing, Yumba. So, you fell down into the room. Um, there was a gigantic pile of bones appearing to be made of different humanoid skeletons. Um, and the black substance that covers this room appears to be animating the pile of bones. And before anyone has a chance to react, you hear a voice in the room saying, well, it's more like a cacophony of voices. And it says, "We are the forgotten. You will be forgotten too." And it is time to roll initiative. A different
Oh,
initiative
oh
than
no.
what's there.
Oof. 8.
Is it a new battle map?
Apparently the same
Um,
number I already had.
yeah. So I'll give you a new page that you can draw on.
Did I click it? I didn't really click my token. Yay. So let's turn it back to a 13. Not 103, yes. My initiative 103. So amazing.
Let's see.
And they keep the other one? Or I rolled an 8 first.
Should make it an 8 for
You
just in
need
case
to
it rolls.
keep the first one, whatever the first one was. Trying to find something fitting. Uh, how about Oh, this is a cool thing.
Oh, cool thing means it's deadly.
Let me look that up. No, that's not actually the thing. So, but the picture will work. The picture will work. An image in a new tab. Oops. This is not it. An image in a new tab. Boop. Can I click and drag it? Hey, I can click and drag it.
Oh god.
A flying spaghetti monster, of course.
Oh no. We're
No,
gonna
that's
die
just
though.
a pile of bones. This is bones.
Hmm.
Ignore the weird worm-like thing that's inside of it. Because the weird worm-like thing that's inside of it is not part of it.
Mr. Krabs, I'm not feeling too great.
Alright. For some reason, your old initiatives are still there? Question mark?
Yep.
Minus
So-
8 on my screen.
Why am I rolling so damn high?
Okay, so
You're a barbarian, it's good to go first.
where is your new ones? Okay, 8, which is the
7.
same as your old one.
Yep, I already updated it, mine.
Well, for some reason the old ones are there, so I have to get rid of the old ones.
Oh yeah, that
Well,
happened with me in my game.
If you're in the current map that we're on, hover over the token and you should see a yellow box appear over, well, which one's initiative it is. Like, if you
Yeah,
have the
I see
current one, it's the current.
them.
Okay.
Okay, get rid of- I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got a 2.
Minus 3.
Oh.
Well, now.
So, Mien, you get to go first.
Yes, Yen rages. And then grabs his big axe and goes to town! Whack.
Somehow that hits.
Of course, I'm Yen! I gave him a completely different voice, didn't I?
Of course.
I don't remember what voices. I just do one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep with that one for now on.
Why am I so close to this thing?
Because you put
Well,
yourself there.
technically you guys would all be right next to it, but that's fine.
Hmm.
Because
So yeah, I
pretty
did
much the entire
14.
room is consistent of this creature.
Yeah, I did 14 damage to it.
For some reason, your attack doesn't deal as much damage as you thought it would.
What? Yen is offended.
Non-magical.
Actually, it's a different reason.
I'm built more around support, so
It's just he just has a straight up resistance. But
So you
yeah,
said
that's all
14
me and can do.
damage?
What?
Did you say 14 damage?
14, yes.
Okay.
2 of which is just straight up rage damage.
Which is the damage of your weapon.
Yeah, it's the same type of damage as your weapon damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a separate damage type called rage.
Mhm. I don't know. I'm just saying, hello.
Okay. So it took some damage. Is that your turn? Question mark.
Geo.
Geo, is your
Yes.
turn complete?
Yes, I already said it's complete.
Okay.
Like twice.
Well, I didn't hear it, perhaps. So, Moriatis.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, there is a big thing.
It's a very big thing. I'll cast Bane on it. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Let's just say that it has some, but not much. Or, 8 total.
To hit me in?
No, it's rolling its charisma save.
It's baned.
Ah.
DC is 16, so.
Okay.
And then I'll move back here.
Okay.
So if I get an attack, do it.
Yes. That is what happens.
But he has a minus D4 to it.
That's fine. You see part of. You just see, like, since it hasn't truly chosen a form yet, you just see one of the bones is extraordinarily sharp. And it looks like a femur length bone, except the end is sharp, and it just thrusts towards you. Plus, and it has a minus D4.
Yeah.
Yep.
It misses.
16.
It misses. AC 17.
Alright. Just barely missed. Just barely whizzes by your head as you attempt to flee.
That's my turn.
And at that point where you are is the wall.
Okay. Good. That's my turn.
Okay. Chihuahua.
Well. Okay. I'm not hidden, right?
Unfortunately, no.
Is there any way to hide in this place?
You can make a perception check. Alright. So the wall actually ends here and then continues towards the creature, which is the side of the creature is right here. So the wall goes up to there. But right here and continuing out to here, there's a it's a circle, like it's a pile So like a circular pile in this set of 6 square, or yeah, in this set of squares here, yeah. There is a pile of belongings.
Oh.
Neat.
Pile of belongings.
Most of which appear to be sentimental. Like a child's toy, um, a pile of books, necklaces and stuff like that, and like empty backpacks, stuff like that, or full backpacks.
Oh.
It appears to be belongings of travelers. But
Yep.
it is tall enough for you to hide behind.
Perhaps there's
Hmm.
food in there.
And let
There
me just
needs
say
to
that
be.
you
Yes,
rolled
real
really high.
food.
You don't see anything else.
Okay.
You also notice that the other side of the wall ends here, around the other side of the creature. So you guys are trapped in a room where this creature is able to like back you up against the wall. If you decide to back up.
Alright. So this is
These
what
guys
we got
don't
to
know
work
that,
with.
but you know this. Because you rolled really high on your perception.
Okay. I will go here and stab him.
Okay. So since you didn't hide, it is regular.
Yep. But it is still sneak attack.
Yes, because there is an ally.
And a master dagger. That's a 5 hit.
A 5 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. It's used this reaction, right?
Well, your character, from your character's perspective, your dagger does come in contact with it, but it doesn't appear to do any damage. Plus,
No damage?
yeah, when you rolled the 5, is what I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yeah, but with the piercing, yeah, that doesn't do nearly as much damage as you were hoping.
Alright. I'm gonna go over here.
Yes, and it did use its reaction, so it can't do
Yeah.
anything.
Alright. Let's try looking for a bludgeoning weapon. Skeletons don't like that.
That is true. So, you looking for like an improvised weapon that does bludgeoning?
I have
Or
Sure.
at the very least, an improvised weapon that does bludgeoning. If
Yeah.
not an actual weapon. You can start
Do
searching the pile of belongings. You can
Well,
roll
after
an
you
investigation if you can get there.
Yeah, but I can't.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so then you are not there yet.
Oh.
Okay. Gigantic pile. Unfortunately for the gigantic pile, if there is even one thing in its way, it cannot move past it because it is so large.
I'm literally the wall. What's it gonna do against the mighty?
Smack it.
Probably
hand.
hit you. um,
He probably can try.
on its turn, it uses its turn to change form from pile of bones on the ground to let's see. It uses its bones to change form into a gigantic dog-like creature that takes up the whole room. And it doesn't like you, so. But you do hear the voice again. We were forgotten. You will be forgotten too. And it's gonna try to hit you. It nat one. That's fun. However, it has more
What
than
you
one attack.
what you try to do? Try tickling
Nat
me?
ones again.
Nice.
What you try to do? Tickle me?
So it tries to bite you with its gigantic dog-like jaws. And its jaws just move past you and not actually bite you.
That's just some bad luck.
It is. So it is your turn.
Let me. No, no, I should not say that.
You can say something.
No, no, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, fine.
Let's see. I think I'm misremembering. Well, with the new Dragonborn, wasn't there something that could be like, um, you could add your damage, your, well, chromatic your ancestry to the weapon? Was that like with metallic dragons only?
No, that's a feat. That's a feat. I'm pretty sure.
At a feat?
I think that's the chromatic dragon feat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The race just you can get immunity for like a minute. Gift of the chromatic is the one that gives you extra damage.
Hold on, that I want to just check it out, because if that's so, then welp, that's something for later. Just to double check it.
Chromatic. You are chromatic, correct?
Yes.
He's a green one, so.
Says you have
Yeah, which you got
chromatic
the
ancestry.
Yep, it's a feat.
yes, you get the warding thing at level 5.
So you are green, so you have the damage.
Yep, at level 5 there's the warding.
Yeah, starting at 5th level you can use a warding. Yeah.
So
But yeah, the damage thing is the gift of the chromatic dragon.
So that's something I could get at 4th level, but yeah, that I'm not taking at 4th level. So Mien will now whack you again. 19, that misses.
No,
I
that hits.
assume. Jesus, I keep hitting. Ow, less damage. Still a 9.
Oh, yeah, your weapon is dealing not as much damage as you would like.
Mien is not liking that you not take as much damage. Going to attack on the big axe.
Okay. So, you moving, bonus actions, nothing?
That's all I could do. If they made the breath weapon a bit more handy, then I could use it as a bonus action, but no, of course they didn't do that.
Correct.
You use the part of your attacks when you have multiple attacks.
Yeah, so, Moriarty.
Yeah. I will cast a sacred flame on Bones.
Oh no, bones.
Bones
no.
take 5 damage or dex fail dex save.
Well, it has a -3, so there's a decent chance it won't dodge it. Yeah, 11.
It takes 5 damage.
Okay. That type of damage appears to be fine. Doesn't appear to be lowered at all.
Good.
But it's not overly effective either, so just keep that in mind. It is
Normal,
regular.
basically.
It is regular.
Okay, light seem to work effectively.
Ola, what weapons do you have?
A mace.
Give me that shit.
Can you use it?
Oh.
As a strength weapon.
No, it's gonna give it to me. I hope.
No, you have axe. Use
Yeah,
your axe.
but your axe suck.
Yeah. And
It
you know,
do.
Scott and bone men usually don't like blunt weapons.
Yeah, just toss it over to him or something.
Alright.
The toss to
Wama.
him the 30.
What?
I don't know if that's
Oh,
an
it was
action
still
to
your
me, but
turn. Yeah, you still had other things you could do. Like, if you want to use
I don't know.
those other
What
things.
would you rule that as handing the mace to the barbarian?
You're not handing it, you're tossing it over.
Throwing it to the barbarian.
I would allow it as a bonus action.
Yeah, a bonus action, throw mace to barbarian.
Okay, I need you to roll.
Use that, see if it works.
I need you to roll a strength check to determine how far you throw it. Because it is not a
Just
throwing weapon. Just your strength.
11.
It lands here.
Or a little bit ahead.
Because it's not a weapon that's... It's not a weapon... Yeah, right here. Yeah.
There's a mace here.
Yeah, you guys can draw on the map, so you can draw a little mace if you want.
There, there's a mace.
Yeah, let's just say it's not a throwing weapon, so if it was, then I wouldn't have made you roll. But
it's not.
it is not.
Okay. I wanna go down here and search for stuff I can use.
Alright, roll an investigation, and this is not using your action or anything. Alright, here's what you find that looks as close as you're gonna get, at least, unless you want to search again. You find a piece of table. It appears to be part of a broken leg of a table.
Can I use that dexterity as a dex weapon?
Just roll a straight intelligence check to see if your character is sure or not. Yes, because it is technically not, it's not very heavy. But it has a flattened side, so you think you could use it as a blunt weapon.
Alright.
Olaf is having fun trying to draw his mace.
I try to get how a mace would look. I guess that's as close you get. That looks almost like a morning star. But...
Well, either way, yeah. Now you have a weapon. Shwama.
Yep. I go over here, pick this up, and drop it here, so you can reach it on this turn. When I was here, could I have hidden myself, perhaps?
Yes. But again, the hide mechanic is limited to how your character's abilities work. So, I think you're level 1, so you can't even do that as a bonus action.
No, it's level 2.
Well, I haven't used my action.
Correct. So you can hide as an action if you want.
I'm hidden.
Alright, so your character hops inside the pile of garbage. Hopefully it loses sight of you. And then you move over there.
Yep.
Okay. So you don't have enough movement to do anything else, so...
Even if I did, I'm saving it for that turn.
Okay. Alright, pile of bones. Seeing as that was... that last attack wasn't as effective as it wanted it to be, it is going to change forms into a hulking giant with a bone weapon. It is going to try to swing that bone weapon at you, Dragonborn. And you hear the voice echoing within the cavern. We were forced to be forgotten. Will you join us willingly? Swings its weapon.
Mine is D4.
Mine is D4.
It still misses probably, but
Still misses, yes.
definitely misses now.
22.
Even the minus
Yeah.
4 he would hit me.
I'm gonna roll it
Yeah.
anyway.
Just to see.
Whoops, I just rolled a 4, not a D4.
Yes, 4! That's perfect! Perfect! That makes it 18, just one above my AC.
No, I rolled a 4, not a D4.
It still hits.
Still hits no matter what.
Alright. The bone swings down towards you, colliding with your body.
Give me the bad damage. Cause that sounds like a bludgeoning.
It is. You take 11 damage.
I take 5.
Correct, but I rolled 11 damage. Alright, it is your turn.
I see better smashy weapon, so I use better smashy weapon.
Okay, it is a... Is it a one-handed mace?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a one-handed mace.
Okay, good. Because this thing's going hopefully very soon smash.
Just so that way you
Should
know
I
what to
tap-
roll with your character. It is a one-handed mace.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
it
D6.
shouldn't. Yeah. No, shouldn't tempt fate.
Improvised weapon is just a 1, right? Is it?
Plus
No.
strength.
No, I don't think so, is it? Not one. Because then
Oh,
the
Improvised
what does-
weapon is up to DM usually.
Fuck!
What does my table deal in damage?
A
What's that?
D4.
What damage side? A D4, okay.
It's up to
11.
DM how they rule it.
No way an 11's gonna hit.
An 11 hits.
What?
Yeah,
It's
this
not
thing was
a-
my. It's
not
not
a
a
hard
plate
hit
armor deck.
of a guy.
It's not plate armor.
It's
Okay, I
just,
do 7 bludgeoning damage.
it is literally just bones. As you hit it with the bludgeoning weapon, your attack deals more damage than you thought it would.
Huzzah!
Uh-huh. I knew
Smash
it.
you
I don't like bludgeon.
Huzzah! Smash your weapon is very good. Yes.
So instead of 7, you deal 14 damage.
Oh,
If only I had another smashy weapon.
we're gonna kill this guy with a table, dude.
Let me
It's
just
gonna
say
be great.
that if you kill it with one of its belongings, then something will happen.
Oh,
Is the table a belonging?
Get me
It's a
smashy
broken
weapon.
piece of table, but yes, it is. Because this is the pile of belongings.
So what I'm saying is, get me smashy weapon, I will smash up.
Yeah, I deal more damage with magic probably, so I'll just do that.
Get me
Alright.
smashy weapon.
Unless Bien wants to do anything else.
The bonding a smashy weapon is all I do.
Okay,
You
so
have it.
I will remove the red from the thing. It will let me.
Look, Jumba. You forget one important thing. Dual wielding.
can't you just
Only works with
offhand
light
attack
weapons.
it?
Hmm? You sure can
Can-
try and help attack it.
Yeah, any character can dual wield. Whether or not they can do it effectively is a different story.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And besides, I'm not the one who should be looking for it because I'm gonna go in his face this turn. So Olaf, What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it is a lobster.
Let me see those things. Oh, vicious mockery.
You're going to mock the pile of bones.
Yeah.
Mm.
How do you
Maybe you
wish
should
to
drink
mock
more
the
milk to don't make them as brittle.
Okay. So it
It's a
has to
pun.
roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Its wisdom save is better than some of its other saves.
Yeah, but
Just letting you know.
I can hope for the best.
Yes, you can.
There's always hoping. Yes, indeed.
Let's see. It
Yeah.
rolled a 3 total.
Fails. 3 psychic damage and disadvantage on next attack.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The many psyches that make up this creature are harmed by your mockery.
Yeah.
And it seems to do the same effect as you think it would. So,
Good.
psychic damage is just normally effective.
Bludgeon him to pieces.
Chwama.
Okay. I go here. He doesn't see me.
It doesn't appear to have noticed you, no.
Okay. I hit him with table.
I love that.
That should.
Did he get sneak attack on a table?
He gets
Sure do.
sneak attack on all of his attacks as long as it qualifies for a sneak attack. So yes.
That should
It's
be
a
a
table.
12. So 12 hits.
Oh, that should be
11
a-
hits, so.
That should be
Yeah,
12.
okay.
Yeah, 12 hits.
That is not correct. Hold up.
It says D4 plus 5. That's what it says. Is it
It
supposed
probably
to be...
based this on the dex.
Yeah, I said that it was light enough for him to use his dex. So
Okay, ignore that. I'll get a non-crit one. Can I get a non-crit one? Okay.
can I please get a non-crit one?
There you go. That's better.
Oh, it's because of your weapon master thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that that is significantly better.
Mm.
Oh yeah. And then second attack. That should be a 12 again.
So the 2
Gotta
is
fix
sneak
that.
attack, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 19. I forgot that plus 10.
So plus. So this is double damage.
Yep.
So
That's 40 and 38.
40.
So 78 damage.
Yes. That is correct.
Yep.
This creature does have a lot of HP, however, but
That probably took a big chunk of it.
even still, it is bloodied.
Nice.
So it probably dealt a big chunk of damage.
Level 1 rogues, man. What can I say?
Look, no,
Level
no,
1
no, no.
min-max rogues.
No, Jumba. Yeah, that's what it is. You're rogues.
Level 1 Yumba rogues.
Rogue is still a rogue.
Fair enough.
To be fair, I did give him a feat which doesn't actually exist. But
Yeah. That does
still.
help.
Alright, it is the creature's turn. Seeing that it just took a lot of damage from this, it is going to turn its attention away from this and turn it
No
towards
way.
this.
I would never expected that.
However, it is going to change form. Phase shift. You instantly pushed it past one of its phases and into its third phase.
Oh my god.
I got 3 phases.
Let me just say that it has a few phases. And yeah, it's not dealing 70 some damage to a creature that has instantly bloodying a creature that has 2 phases before it becomes bloodied.
Oh, if it was a crit. Oh, if it was a crit.
If it was.
You should have critted, you fool.
Okay, so here is what happens. It turns into... The pile of bones appears to turn into a group of 5 people inside a giant wall of bone. The only reason you can see it is because there is space. What's inside the bones is because there are spaces between the bones. You have made us forgotten, but we did not forget. And the people who are hiding behind the wall of bones look at you. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
You? Who's you?
Rogue.
I am pinging.
Okay.
You don't know what's happening right now.
Have I forgotten?
You have forgotten.
Shit, he has forgotten.
What has he forgotten?
So, I
Now
need you to
we
roll.
rank him, sadly.
On your turn, I'll need you to roll something, but it's not your turn yet. Yeah, you literally have no idea what is happening. So, Yen, you have a gigantic bone wall that is right in front of you.
Mien doesn't like bone wall. And weird shaping bones. Bones should be dead. So Mien,
So if you
let's
have
smash.
anything... I'm just letting you know before you attack.
Yes.
Although you did attack, that's fine.
Yes, before attack I can still
If you
do
have
something else.
anything that is good, like any abilities that have to do with siege, they are effective in this moment.
Alright, let's say Bah.
Is
Bah.
a barbarian.
No,
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know that if you have anything that is effective in the moment of like sieging, so like if you like deal extra siege damage or anything like that, that is effective against this.
Well,
I'm just letting you know.
Well, I'm gonna say they are pretty much immune to my poisonous breath weapon.
Maybe not. Maybe they're vulnerable.
Perhaps not. You don't know. But
you
do hit the wall. The wall. It's a wall of bone. So.
Why do you do this to me, you absolute twit grumble?
Okay, so the wall has a separate amount of HP.
I should have just poison breathed to see if it works.
Well, you hit with the mace, so
Yes.
go ahead. Roll your damage.
11, so 22.
And yes, since it is a wall made of bone, your bludgeoning damage is more effective. So instead of 11, it deals 22 to the wall. Alright. Do you wish to move or anything? Because now you have no penalty for moving because it's just a wall. It's not them.
No, Mien stays. He's gonna make sure that bones are dead. And things in bones are also dead.
Yeah, so you do actually smash some bones and make a hole in the wall. However, less than a second after you smash those bones, more bones just sort of coalesce and move into that space, preventing you from moving through it.
If only I had a second attack. If only.
It's true. You are level 1, however.
Yes.
Moriartits. You can technically see, so if your spells require sight only to hit them, you can technically see the group of 5 individuals which is inside the wall of bones.
Most of spells are if you can see them, you can shoot them.
Yeah, if your spell says that as long as you have line of sight, you can hit them, great.
I will Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
Sad damage.
Alright, they do have to make a dexterity save. However, their stats have changed. It's still not great, but their stats have changed because they're not a gigantic thing anymore. 8.
Unless you have a +8 modifier, you take 2 radiant damage.
Okay. They do not have a modifier at all.
Oh, okay. Then you take 2 radiant damage. That's my turn.
Okay. They scream out. It's almost as if you just use Sacred Flame on a civilian, is what you feel like you just did. That's how you feel, but you know, that's how you feel, but your intellectual side is like, oh, yeah, this thing is a monster that is trying to kill me, so maybe I shouldn't feel bad
That's it.
for it. Yeah. So, Shwama, you need to roll a, I need you to roll a d6. Okay. So, you don't remember why you're here. You don't remember what this thing is, or why you should defeat it. However, you notice you don't actually forget, since you rolled high enough. In this moment, do you remember that these are your allies, these 2 people? Whoops. These 2 people are your allies. And they appear to be attacking this.
Okay.
So, you remember that they are your allies and that they are attacking this, so there's probably a purpose behind why they're attacking.
Alright. If I move away from it, does it attack me?
They are not the wall, so no. If you think a wall would attack you, then no. You don't think that thing would attack you.
Alright, I move away.
Alright, you move 1 space away, it does not harm you.
I hide inside of this, and I whisper to my ally, hey, why are you fighting this thing?
They're trying to kill us.
Oh, that's good enough reason for me.
Yeah, so, Moriartits, as he says that, you're like, it's a bit strange why he's asking me, but yeah, I'll answer.
Yeah, like, it gives like a confused look, like.
Why the 2
He's trying to kill us.
Because he has a Cloak of Elvenkind.
Ah.
Yep.
Yes, so he does have advantage.
Aren't you lucky?
Well, I said he could have any uncommon magic item, so that was the one he chose.
Yeah, you are lucky as well.
Yes, you are.
Didn't even take.
I forget what he took, though.
Me?
Yeah. Uncommon magic item.
Cloak of Protection.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yes, you are lucky. Because you have a Cloak of Protection. You are equally lucky as him.
I got an amulet of devout.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, so
Yeah.
at least for this turn, you remember, or at least you know what he has just told you. So,
Mhm.
for this turn, at least. All right, creature. Um,
Meet death. Death. Meet creature.
okay, the creature seems pleased with the result of what happened to the creature that was so easily murdering them.
Mhm.
So they're pleased with that result for now. Um, they reach out a
And they
hand towards this, which is the very angry dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
So they each reach out their hands towards the dragonborn, and you see little bits of bone just fly through the air and head towards you.
Yeet.
Nien, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. As many minute pieces of bone are tossed towards you.
Nope.
Unfortunately, that is not high enough. You
It's
take.
gonna be piercing.
It is piercing, because they are sharp pieces of bone.
Mm-hmm.
However, you take 13 halved.
6.
Hmm.
No, 5. Yeah, 6.
Your character is grateful that they have resistance to these things when they
Mm-hmm.
are angry.
Yeah, I would have been dead this badly hurt this turn. Like, if I didn't have resistance, then I would have been dead already.
Yeah, I know. This creature is not meant to
Mhm.
be easily defeated. So it
Let's
is
see
your
about
turn.
that.
I toss back, well, the mate. I see I won't make it. The next attack might not be good if mace is just not there anymore, or, poof.
What are you doing?
I'm tossing the mace back to Olaf's character.
Okay, if that's what you wish to
Yeah.
do, roll an No, it's not an athletics, because I made him roll a strength check. It's a strength check.
I mean, even if he does overshoot it, there's a wall here, so it should be
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, so you do hit the wall like 30 feet above him. And then it clatters down to the ground.
Like, oops.
Why do you do that?
Because Mien might not be standing after next turn. Or after next 6 seconds of time has passed. Because Mien is gonna... Woo!
Okay, what is the range of your breath weapon?
Feet.
30 feet.
And you're aiming it at the creatures? The
30
skeletal
feet.
creatures inside?
Let's see if it's actually 30 feet. Line or cone? That's
It's
what
line.
Chromatic is line. Metallic, I think, was a cone.
It's so weird. I'm just
The new ones are a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm exhaling a gas. Sure, it goes definitely in the line.
Well,
You don't
actually,
get.
what you are exhaling is a potent liquid poison.
Strength base, so you don't get rage damage.
Mhm.
It's nothing based. It's just poison. So I just do 2 whole poison damage. Wow.
Okay, so you said it has a 30-foot range?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that could hit them, because they're hiding in the middle of this mass. So yeah, that can hit them. They need to make a dex save.
How weird it is.
Which has a
How weird
0
it might
bonus.
be.
Which has a 0 bonus, so they can roll low. Which they do.
They take 2 whole damage. Wow. Or nothing, because they're undead.
No, they do take
that.
they do take the 2 damage. They do take the 2 damage.
Aha! They have been hurt by
because
my mighty breath.
some undead can be affected by poison.
Yeah.
You are aware. So.
It's
yes.
weird, but some can.
Yes. So.
Yes. So I just told them, aha! They've been hit by my mighty breath. So we hit things in Bony Wall tornado thing.
Well, it's just a wall, but the wall is like repairing itself quickly, and like the bones are moving to fit together and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So yes, hit things in Bony Wall.
There you go. Moriarty.
I'll pick up my mace just to have it in case.
Yeah, you pick it up. That's considered your equipment action for the turn. You can choose whether to equip it or just sheath it when you pick it up.
I'll have it cheated for now.
Okay.
Like a sacred flamming.
Okay.
Max damage.
They have a very low chance of succeeding, but they'll try anyway. They do not succeed.
8 damage.
You hear a couple children's like screams this time. It doesn't affect you in your resolve to attack, but you're like, this is definitely a sad turn of events that whatever this creature has become had to become this way. It is definitely not a happy set of circumstances. Okay, Shawarma. I need you to roll another d6. To see what you remember. You don't remember the last turn. And you don't remember anything. All you remember is, like, how to speak. Those sorts of things.
Do I not know who these guys are?
Oh, you don't remember the last, like, couple of decades of your life.
Sheesh. Okay.
Let me just say that they have to focus on this, by the way. So they can't, like, if they want to change it to somebody else, you'll remember again. So they have to... They're keeping you down because you dealt so much damage in that one turn.
Yeah.
Grab a table and smack him.
Can I comprehend if I'm in danger?
Not really. You have no idea if you're in danger or not.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I see this guy.
Yeah, you see a tiefling.
Hey. Who are you?
This is great. A creature literally called the Forgotten. Of course this is what they're gonna do.
Moriarty's like, we kind of met before. You feel alright?
Yeah, you can tell that a moment ago, like a few seconds ago, he seemed ready to attack. Now he's just like, what's going on?
What's happening?
Well, first, we're kind of fighting a big skeleton thing that's kind of mean. Kind of want to kill us.
You mean that thing? Points
that thing. Yeah, that thing.
I'm gonna get you to roll an insight check. You don't know this person, so you don't know if he's telling the truth.
Good if forgot like last decade, or else he would recognize the clothing and probably attack me.
You believe him. You believe him.
I mean,
for some reason, you you think that a gigantic wall of bone is not a natural thing, it might be dangerous. So you're like, okay, yeah, he's probably telling the truth.
Okay. It looks more dangerous than these two guys, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
I'm a skinny dude with a mace.
Okay. Maybe if I can help these guys, they can tell me what's going on in this fucking place and how I ended up here.
Correct. Like,
so,
the last thing you remember is being in a dungeon cell, and now you're here.
Yeah. So I will help them defeat the bone thing, I guess.
Okay. So you run up
Good.
to the bone wall. You can roll an attack against the bone wall.
That's with advantage.
Correct. And that does hit.
For 40.
Not bad, not bad. The bone wall is still up.
Is it though? 38.
Let's see. You did exactly the amount of HP it had. So,
Alright.
the bone wall is now damaged enough that it can't repair itself fast enough, and it has to let you inside. So, yeah, they're standing in the exact middle of this thing. You're like,
okay.
Maybe those bone creatures inside are controlling what's happening right now. So if you have any movement, you can actually move up and into this thing.
I don't.
Okay. You're gonna forget. Okay. Let me just say, though, if you roll higher next turn, your memory does come back. So, you do regain memories. Like, you're fighting your mental state is fighting against this thing. So, you are able to gain your memories back. It's not gone forever.
Good.
Okay, so this thing, yeah, it sees that you broke open the bone wall. It doesn't like that because it wants to be safe. So, let's see, how wide is this thing total? 40? Oh, yeah. One of the figures inside is going to run up to you. So, in this moment, you're like, they were correct. This thing is going to harm me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going to roll an attack.
Yeah.
It does have a -4, if that matters.
Nope.
Okay, if it doesn't matter, I won't roll it. Okay. So, one of them just runs up to you. It appears to have a survival knife in its hand. And it just tries to stab you.
Is it like a skeleton?
Yeah, it is a skeleton. It's a humanoid skeleton. You haven't performed a medicine check on it, so you don't know what species it is, but it appears to be humanoid. That is incorrect. Here we go. You take 10 damage as this creature just runs up to you and just shanks you with a survival knife.
Yep.
You down?
No. I have 11 HP. 1 HP now.
Actually, it does have another attack. I forgot about that.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
However, it does see 2 threats. So one of them is going to go after Mien.
Yes, Mian.
Okay, so it was a d20 plus 7 to hit. It has a
Is he
minus
still
d4.
Yes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hit.
Well, it doesn't hit.
Yeah. It's 1 below my AC.
So you see a child, like a human child-sized skeleton, run towards you with a knife. But you move out of the way.
Yeah, you see this guy.
No. Mianti child. Stop child. Take knife. Knife not for children.
Okay. Well, he tried to stab you, so
Yes,
it is
so
your turn. It's up to
I
you if you
stopped
want
child.
to. It's up to you if you want to try to kill the child skeleton.
I do not have skeleton smashing weapon, but that's no problem. I can still smash the child.
See what you do. There's 2 of them, right?
There's 5 of them total. There's 3
Okay, but-
more inside the middle here.
I smashed
Okay.
one in front of me because it dared to come close. Do I have reckless at first level?
No.
Okay, then I
Level
just
2
smashed.
for most stat stuff.
22
22 does hit.
for 17 damage.
Alright. You notice, again, that your axe is not as effective as you'd like it to be.
Bloody damn it!
However, you did hit it pretty hard, so it still dealt damage, quite a bit of damage, even though you didn't, it doesn't do as much as you would like.
Well, damage.
So the bone wall is not a thing anymore. Okay. So it is, unless Mien wants to do something else.
For the so many times, I literally can't do jack diddly squat else.
Yeah, it's just 1 attack.
Well, I'm just saying that you can move if you want. Like, that is a thing you can do.
I don't want to get shanked and go down and leave the party to die without me, so no.
Okay.
You'll just respawn at the orb.
Yeah, but your guys will be without me.
That is true, but...
Alright. The gang has assembled. The Bone Gang.
The Bony
all-
Boys.
All but the skelly with the shawarma look unhurt.
The skeletons, it appears like when you were Sacred Flaming, you were targeting one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They all seem to be hurt by it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
They all appear to be one entity.
I second them. One of them.
Yeah, you don't need to choose a specific one. I'm just telling you that. Okay, so you have a feeling that if you defeat one, all of them will be defeated.
Nice.
Good to know.
This is just the d20. So 6, so they take 4 radiant damage. They're still doing just about as well as they were a few moments ago, but you did hurt them. That everything?
Hey.
Okay. Schwama.
Do I need to roll?
Yes, you need to roll a d6. It's not a concentration thing, they just target one person, and if they fail, then they continue to target that person. Okay, so you remember everything.
Okay.
Including the times where you forgot. You remember that you forgot.
Nice try, Bone Boy. I shank him with my table.
Well, technically you're beating him over the head, but okay. You can roll.
Yep. And I don't have sneak attack, because I can't. Doesn't matter.
So 8. Ignore
That's
the
a
10.
big old...
Oh, the 10 is just eating. Okay, so that is the correct thing.
The 10 is
Big
his
damage.
modifier. Because he's using sharpshooter for his table, basically.
Yeah, I have only got +2 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18?
72.
Okay. 72, you said?
Yep.
36 times 2. So 72.
Okay. As you beat...
The last number is 4.
Okay.
3 times 12, 3 times 8, 24.
He's right.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Let me just say that, in total, this how much damage it has taken
A lot.
is 213,
Nice.
and it is now defeated.
Huzzah!
That's a lot of damage.
Quite hot.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Again!
just throw it here. Just set it here.
Throw it. See, it comes out. That takes too good there.
Well, here's something funny, guys.
What's
At the
that?
beginning of the session, I noticed I was still at 6 HP. Now, at the end of the session, I'm back at 6 HP.
Fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Alright, and since you used one of their sacred items to defeat them, you hear a voice. Perhaps we will no longer be forgotten. As you hear the bones shaking heavily, and all the bones collapse to the floor. Shawarma! That broken table leg that you were holding
Mm-hmm.
begins to glow with a blue glow.
Legendary table. Let's go. I inspect.
Alright, you can roll an Arcana check. You suspect that this weapon is now magical.
Hmm. Okay. I will roll 2 to it.
It is considered a +1 magical dagger.
Oh, that deals bludgeoning?
That deals bludgeoning, correct.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Let me just say that there was another option to defeat them, and it was an item that you had in your inventory.
The book?
Yeah, the book of names that listed the names. If you took out the book
Yeah,
of names...
I never thought of that. I have the book of names.
Yeah, if you took out the book of names and started reading the names, they would realize that they are not forgotten. And then they would be damaged as a result. So...
I didn't know that, so...
So...
This is much better.
But since they were skeletons, they were weak to bludgeoning, and since you had an overpowered rogue use a bludgeoning dexterity weapon and everything, Yeah.
Yeah, which like usually never exist.
Yeah. So,
Unless you're a monk.
all the bones collapse to the floor. And you notice something in the middle of the bones. It looks like a piece of, like a stone thing that you have seen before, with a orb in the middle of it.
Oh, I touch it.
Alright, you touch it. The room is now safe.
Nice.
Yep. You guys have a go? Still tired.
What?
New work schedule, mate.
Gio is tired. He want to go.
I just didn't hear what you said.
Oh yeah.
So you saying you're leaving?
Yeah, I'm tired because new work schedule.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay. So, you have made this room safe.
Cool.
You now have
Huge.
a feeling that you can use the orb to go back to the lady. You also have a feeling that you can use the orb to travel between orbs.
Neat.
Oh,
We achieved fast travel.
oh yeah, because this is dead end, right?
Yeah, this room ends like 30 feet behind the pile of bones.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you also hear a voice when you reset. You hear a voice saying, "You can come visit me. I have something for you."
We do so immediately.
I touch orb and teleport to old lady.
All right. She is sitting next to her cauldron.
How much you want?
She says, "Here, have this," as she motions to 3 flasks that are sitting next to the cauldron.
Ooh.
These are flasks of level up. If you choose to drink from them, you will level up.
Can we like share geos and get to 1.5 level each?
Unfortunately, it does not work.
Oh damn it!
Damn. Hell yeah, I'm thinking for that.
Yeah, me too.
You also notice there is someone else sitting next to the cauldron now.
That.
But you were sort of excited because the lady of the web, the keeper of the web, told you that she had something for you, and you immediately took that. But yeah, there is someone else sitting next to the cauldron.
Well, who is it?
Do you wish to interact with them?
Sure, I will look at them first to determine what the creature is.
Alright, they are wearing a cloak. It looks like a humanoid. They are wearing a cloak, and they are obscuring their face, so you can't see what race they are or anything.
Hello. You made it to hear as well, I see.
You hear a voice emanate from them, from the creature. A familiar voice that you heard only moments ago. Greetings. We are the remembered.
Oh yeah. I do remember you.
They nod.
Oh, book with your names.
They look towards you. Perhaps if you had read some, we would have stopped attacking.
I kind of forgot I had it on the left after we destroyed skeletons.
They nod.
Have you forgotten, Olaf?
Yes. I have forgotten that I had a book in my thing with names that might have helped us, but too late now.
They nod towards you. They lift the cloak slightly so that way you can see their face. You can see that their face is an amalgamation of a bunch of different faces.
Interesting.
All right.
Like
So what does
different
the remember
skin
do?
colors, different like bone structures. Like it's a freak of nature, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to attack you.
So I'm guessing you like all of the people that you're thrown down there, right?
We remember that these elves deserve what they have gotten.
For sure.
They nod towards you. However, the rest of the world does not deserve their punishment. We will aid you on your quest.
Hey, the more aid we get, the better our chances are, I suppose.
They nod towards
Very
you.
true. So what do you help with?
I see you have our implement. And they motion towards the table leg. You notice that it is still with you, whereas certain other items do not travel with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't wait to try it out.
They nod towards you. We can imbue other objects with the ability to travel with you. However, you must bring these objects to one of the orbs of safety. Once you have done so, you must travel immediately here and bring it to us. We will make sure it comes back with you.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I'll make sure to remember that.
They do only have one face, but it's like an amalgamation of faces. The eye on the face winks at you.
I have one question though.
Okay.
I picked up a plate armor in that room thing. Do I still have that?
Depends. Did you pick it up after?
Yeah, I did pick it up.
Did you pick it up after you guys like redid everything and then went into that room?
I think I picked it up. Then we went to the orb. No one went down.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. As long as you picked it up again, I'll give you the chance to. As long as you picked it up again before you went to the orb, you still like before you went to the boss fight, you will have it with you.
Okay.
Well, you can imbue that.
Yep. You simply
I
present
hand
the
the plate
item.
armor.
You
I
present
the plate.
Yeah, you present the item to the remembered, and the remembered will imbue it with the ability to travel with you. It does not show up on the skeleton that had it before. So the skeleton that had it before will no longer have it as a result.
Oh, okay.
They also imbue, they notice that you have the book with you. They imbue the book with the ability to travel with
you. This can come in handy.
So that way you do not forget us.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
They nod towards you. We also have other abilities. However, these abilities cost material components. Some of us were enchanters. We have this ability. And with our combined knowledge, we can change enchantments with little risk of devastating effects. So in other words, if you bring them an enchanted item, they can modify the enchantment, potentially, with very low risk of destroying the enchanted item. They can also enchant unenchanted items for you. But it comes with a cost. So you have to have stuff to give them to.
Oh.
When you
What's the cost, usually?
Well, this realm seems to be different, odd, but we think we can use this to our advantage. Bring us material money or materials you would think would be useful in enchantment, and we would do so.
Gotcha.
However, if you die before bringing the materials to a safe orb, a safety orb, you will lose them and you will have to retrieve them again.
Yeah.
Sure.
But once we get it and go back to that place, it's not there anymore, right? I'm assuming.
If you grab the item and then come back to the safety orb and come immediately back here, he can imbue the objects with the ability to stay with you, and then you can like give him money and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
There are going to be other people here who will help you, but for now, this is one of the people. This is the dude.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
I must level up myself.
Me too.
Oh yeah, we can do like a sick combo now, Olaf. Where you use a Chant Divinity, and I destroy them with my stabs.
Yep.
For double damage.
I can make them vulnerable.
That's gonna be good.
So I'll give you a minute to level up. And for HP, the first 3 levels have maximum, so you just get
First 3
for this level.
Okay.
Yeah, first 3 levels. So
I do math.
Since you're going up to level 2, you get maximum.
So I'm 26 now.
Nice.
I get roughly 10 per level if when it's not maxed. So if I take average. I can prepare an extra spell. And I got another spell slot. That's huge.
That is pretty big.
I have a whole 3 now. I'm better than a warlock. But also get the most powerful thing.
Yeah, the thing that made me choose this class for you to play.
Mm-hmm.
Cunning action.
You can now do rogue shit.
Yeah. Alright, I'm ready.
Shame.
Alright, so as you guys were drinking from your flasks of level up,
Mm-hmm.
which, when you complete the drinking of them, they shatter.
Okay.
So the flasks are no longer flasks of anything anymore when you complete drinking the liquid. You hear a conversation between the keeper of the web and the remembered. She says,
Mm-hmm.
"It has been so long since I have had someone to keep me company." The remembered goes, "We are glad to stay here, to be remembered by anyone, including yourself." And she says, "Well, my memory isn't what it used to be." And he goes, "We will make sure you remember."
This guy, dude. God damn it.
If you wish to participate in the conversation, you can, while you imbibe your flasks of level up. If you have no questions, you can continue if you want.
Good.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't come up with anything.
All right. So you are in the safe zone, the hut area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish to do anything else here?
I mean, if that's everything, I suppose we're ready to go down again.
All right. Which
Yep.
safety zone would you like to appear in?
The first one.
All right. I will switch maps. Whoops. I switched maps for myself, but not for you. There we go.
Okay.
And you are able to use your barbarian friend for whatever tasks you need.
Meat shields.
That is one of the tasks you can use him for, yes.
Alright. Time to actually loot the places that we have been to.
Yeah.
I would like to go here and investigate inside this room.
All right. You walk inside that room. That room appears to be a a very small storage room, which appears to be holding haphazardly strewn about medical supplies.
Take what is valuable and useful.
All right. You
So-
can add 5 herbalism kits to your inventory if you so wish, and 5 healers kits.
I want to investigate bone piles.
Which bone piles?
And like, I'm not sure I should do it alone.
Which one? These?
I like the bone piles where I was in, like the goop rooms. Like this one.
Which one?
That one is
Oh, yeah.
is it appeared to be a cow skeleton. That's what that was.
Yeah, well, there is a dude inside of that room that we know of. So, I'm gonna ask for the Dragonborn to come here, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of that guy.
Okay, so as you begin to approach, since everything resets, he's standing about here. And then as Meat Shield approaches the door and opens the door, the thing runs into the corner again.
Yep. I ask him to politely beat the shit out of him. Go after him and beat the shit out of him.
Okay, he's back at full health.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how this token works, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So do you wish for him to, like, run into the corner and beat it up? Like, what's the strategy here? Are you following immediately behind him? Like, what's the strategy?
I will stealth and look for what happens when he walks into this room. If he dies, he dies, but we'll know what happens, you know?
Okay.
I'm gonna have to give him more health because he leveled up.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, you can enhance his health, and since you guys are controlling him, you can, if he has like extra abilities, you can use those in the fight. If you
get
want,
reckless attack now.
Yeah.
But the health is more important. But yeah, reckless attack is also very important.
So he had 16 health in the beginning.
That's a 32 now. Unless he's tough. But I doubt he has, because only you and me have feats.
He doesn't know. But how does he get? Yeah, actually, it is 32. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt said max for the first 3 levels.
Yeah, I was just doing math.
Mm-hmm. Always destroy.
Okay. I want him to go in there and beat the shit out of him.
Okay, so you are ordering him to just run after this guy and beat him up?
Yep.
Okay. So he runs in there, because he has enough movement to do so. I need... Because he's going to go underneath the purple if I put him in there.
Yep. That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, he's going to go underneath the purple if I put him in there.
Should be able to...
Can you remove the purple and then put it back? Because that should... We'll just remove the purple.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, you walk over. He walks over there. He can make as many attacks as he has against the creature.
Okay. He rages and attacks with the great axe recklessly.
Okay.
And then I will come in and stab him
However,
after like a
a
second.
reaction happens as soon as he goes in the room. The door closes.
Okay.
Let's just say that you guys can try to get in there, but since you technically aren't Geo, I'm not going to tell you what happens in there. So, he can he can relate to you later, but for now, you just hear a loud commotion in the room.
Okay. Well, I will see if this door is like locked or barricaded or whatever.
As you touch the door, black tendrils of the black gunk wrap around the door, preventing you from opening it.
Okay. Well,
you hear a loud roar from within the room.
I'm gonna give him a minute.
Alright. A minute passes. About 30 seconds into that minute, the sound dies down quite a bit, and the tendrils release from the door.
I open.
You open the door, you see that there is another corpse in the room.
Mm-hmm.
He died.
Dragonborn dead. Got it.
You can see that the black gunk is now starting to envelop his corpse. And if you wait there long enough, you'll see it start to move.
How about this guy? Did he get him at least?
That guy is still cowering in the corner of the room.
Yeah, cowering, sure. Okay, so I touch the lights.
Right, he comes back. Yep, he comes back.
And we have that conversation when he gets there.
Okay, so what do you ask him? Specifically.
So what happened in there? How'd he go?
Bunch of skeletons. Also, big man. Taller man than me.
Oh, big man.
He nods. Smash me. Pretty bad.
How many was in there?
He starts thinking. He goes, this one person, this two person, this three person.
Low interference.
And this is big guy. So he holds up all 5 of his fingers, and then he points to his thumb and says that's the big guy.
What was there any thing valuable in that room that you saw?
Too busy smashing.
Alright. Do you guys want to try again and die, perhaps? What do we gotta lose, right?
Let me just say, you're 1 level stronger than what I anticipated you being in this room, so...
Okay.
Oh, I guess we can try.
Alright. Then, all at the same time, go in the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stealth before we go.
Okay. You can
I'll just walk in, because I'm bad at stuff.
Yeah, don't bother.
Yeah, I'm just walking.
It can be seen, actually. Okay, so we all at the same time go in the door.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just move you guys so that way you're in the room. Okay, if you simultaneously enter the room, you see a gigantic person that was hiding against this wall, just out of sight from the door. it just leans over with its arm and closes the door. So that's what closed the door.
Is he considered large?
He is considered huge, actually.
Oh, okay.
He's
real
like
big.
he's like crouching in order to fit in this room. So he takes up 4 squares of this room. There's also a few other skeletons here. Yeah, and the guy that was cowering in the corner, as soon as the door closes, he stops cowering.
I know, it's all a bait. Because this necro dust has tactics, apparently.
Yes, it does. This is something that you've already determined. I'm gonna get a picture for the guy.
I got a picture.
He's drawing big skull, angry skull.
There you go.
I typed in black giant, and what I got is the Jersey giant chicken. All of the pictures are of Jersey giant chicken.
Is it big?
It's decent size, but it's not like, even
Isn't
for a
it
chicken,
insane?
it's not huge. I have a perfect picture.
Okay.
Okay. So it is initiative team. Get rid of that. 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 Get rid of that. I think I accidentally took... Because Shawarma rolled, right?
Yeah, took a 20.
I accidentally got rid of it. There you go. I got overzealous because I was getting rid of the stuff from the turn order on the other screen. Okay. I need to look up zombie again. Because that's what I was basing the small guys off of.
Okay. I got the perfect play.
Let me just say, it's not impossible. It was just meant to be extraordinarily hard for you guys to beat this thing. Because this room does, out of character, this room does have a thing in it that would have helped you.
Well, now that we leveled up, we got new fun toys.
Yeah, very fun toys.
They have a -2! Okay, so their initiative is 5!
Great.
So add turn 5. Descending. Okay, it is Schwarmer's turn.
Alright. For this to make sense, I would say me and Olo's character talked about it beforehand, like, what did you get in that drink, you know? I got this.
What's your new fun toys?
Yeah.
I can make people hurt even more.
So I will go over here to the door. assuming I have room, right?
You just barely have enough room because you are small.
Yeah. And I will ready action pummel this guy when Olav does his fancy new thing. You know, Olav?
Mm-hmm. Not fancy new thing.
Yep. That's my turn.
Alright. Fancy new thing.
I use fancy new thing.
So what specifically does it do?
The next attack is it makes the target vulnerable to all damage.
Yep.
So I use my channel divinity, and then the one I targeted is vulnerable for the next attack.
And then I attack him.
Okay.
So 19 hits.
Yes.
So that's 44 damage.
Yeah, because vulnerability.
And then for my second attack, so 27.
Yeah. It's only the first one it pops on.
Alright.
Wait,
So it's like that instant high damage.
Yeah, it's only the first one that gets the vulnerable, but
Yeah.
he's still...
The next time you get hit,
Mhm.
then it vanishes after. So I have to use channel divinity to pop it again.
It shouldn't be the extra 10, so just 17. The second one.
That was 61 damage in one turn.
Yeah.
After the second hit, it is bloodied.
All right.
I will move as far back as I can.
Alright, you do proc an opportunity attack, however, when that happens.
I'll take it.
It's unfortunate, but that's mechanics.
Yeah, it's a small room. It's a small room.
Yeah, and that giant thing is taking up half. Whoa, actually, it's taking up 1/4 of the room.
Okay.
So it swings at you.
Misses.
Yeah, it just tries to punch you. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Barbarian will go here, rage, and hit him.
That's a fair course of action. Is he recklessing?
Always.
Always. Okay. When you are controlling him, that is the case.
When Geo's controlling, he just probably forget using it.
So 11?
Yeah.
It's still up. So this guy isn't happy. So he is going to... I love that this is what's going to happen. He's going to walk here first. So, attack of opportunity, if you want to.
Sure. That's 13.
13 to hit? That doesn't hit.
Okay.
Its AC isn't that high, but 13 is not.
It's still not super low. Yeah.
It walks over here, and then goes over here. This guy is completely disintegrated as he steps on him. So that guy's gone.
Great. Let's kill him quick.
Technically, he's not allowed to step on you because you're an enemy square, but he disintegrates everything that he steps on. So he stepped on that guy and poof, gone.
Nice.
Okay. By the way, he's like walking on tables and stuff, and those things are like gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a walking disintegration ray.
So now he again is gonna try to. He's gonna try to punch him because he doesn't like him very much. So I am going to roll. Does a 15 hit you?
Me or
Yes.
no?
All right. He just punches the wall, disintegrating part of the wall. Now it is these guys. So they have not much room to work with, but as you guys are aware, they are capable of swarming. So they can stand in the same square as each other. So
Swarm the bird.
that's what they're going to do. They can't reach you. And Shawarma, well, they could reach him, but
This guy reckless.
yeah, that guy is easier to hit. So,
Yeah.
why
I'm
not
wearing
kill
armor.
the guy who's easier to hit first? They do have tactics like that, so they are aware that he is easier to hit. I forget what plus I gave him. I think it's 3? It's based on the zombie attack. Yeah, it's +3. I'll just roll the zombie attack here.
Jamby.
Alright, so the first zombie, rolls a 21 to hit him.
Yeah, it's.
The second zombie rolls a natural 20 to hit him.
That misses.
Oh yeah, that
you can cancel those, Olaf.
That's level 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
No, that's the downside with Grave Clerk. They get your vulnerability pretty quick, but the cancel crit, that's high level.
Yeah, so he gets critical hit. And 16. Is 16 enough to hit him?
Nope.
Okay. Because there's only 3 of them.
I think it's a 17 or 18.
So the first guy, I think they deal 2d6 if I remember correctly. +3. So the first guy,
2d6 or 1d8.
that is not. For some reason, I had compound dice on. We will re-roll that. Which means if you get a 6, then it re-rolls it. As in,
It's 1d6 for basic
takes,
zombie.
As in, it takes 6, and then like it takes the 6, and then it adds the next roll onto it. It's the thing that we use in Shadowrun. Exploding dice is what they called it. So if you get maximum on the dice, then you get to roll it again and add the 2 numbers. And if you get 6 again, like if you're rolling d6s, if you get a 6, then you get to roll it again. And if you get another 6, you get to roll it again. So sometimes you can get absurdly high numbers by doing that.
Yeah, they feel lucky.
But yeah. Instead, he takes 8 damage instead of 17 from that guy. It is considered slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the natural 20 guy. Holy.
Ooh.
He deals 19 damage, which is halved.
13 damage total to the barbarian.
I got it, Olaf. I got it.
Alright. Shawarma. Little dudes are moving up.
Yep. And I can't get past.
That was part of why they moved in this way. So that way they could try to block as much damage on the big guy as possible.
I can only make it vulnerable twice, so.
No.
They want
Currently.
you to have to attack the little guys. But
Fine.
unfortunately, the big guy took up too much room and killed one of their guys, but this is still a better strategy than what would have happened if that wasn't the case.
One of them take 19.
This guy here,
Sure.
because he's the only one that's within range where you're standing. Well, technically this other guy is too, but yeah, those
Yeah.
both hit.
So all on that guy. And that's it.
19 plus 17. Okay. He is bloodied.
Yeah.
The guy that you just attacked.
We know they have 60 HP.
Moriat.
For the mini guys, so.
The big guy is weak.
I know.
Yeah,
I
he is heavily damaged.
I'll try. I'm in melee with the guy. So I have to use the
His
saving
Sacred Flame. Oh, that's a dex save. So then, yeah, you could use that without penalty.
Yeah, but if he's hurt, I'll probably use Toll the Dead more because unless he's. So yeah,
and
I'll
that's a
cast
save.
Toll the
That's
Dead.
a save. That's a save as well. So then you get no
Yeah.
penalty.
So wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Didn't pop the thing up for some reason.
They have tactics, but they are not wise.
Mm.
I wouldn't describe them as wise.
There, that's the damage he takes. Yeah.
Well, he still has to roll, and he has a chance of succeeding, but
Yeah, if he fails,
he got a 10.
which he does.
So
So he takes 9 damage.
that's actually a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit.
Toll the Dead is pretty high. It's pretty powerful.
It can be if you're good on the rolls. Like if you get.
Yeah, if you're good on the rolls, and if it has taken with just 1 point of damage, is a D12. So
Yeah.
at like level 17, that's like 4d12 on a single attack.
That's why people take it, of course, but.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. A cantrip. Yeah.
He's still up though.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions here, so.
Just so you know, if you move here, you technically can move there. He can't reach you. Just so you're aware.
I'll just move.
But you
I'll
have
just
to
move there.
proc an opportunity attack, of course.
Yeah, I'll take the opportunity.
Okay. So he has +6.
I like to keep a distance so I can use my shit properly. That hits.
Alright.
That's gonna sting.
Don't you have your plate?
I can't use it yet. I'm not proficient in.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's the only one I get that automatically are Twilight and Life and War and those. Ow. Ow.
So he punches
Ow.
you.
Ow.
But it's not worth it, dude.
And as he punches you, you feel like the skin on your chest is no longer there when it should be.
Oh, that's freaky.
And you're in the whole front of Shawarma, you look over at him, the whole front of his chest is now just drenched in blood instantly.
I do have one question though. If I equip the plate armor, like, not now because we're in the middle of combat, but would I get any penalties since I'm not proficient?
I'm pretty sure the book has penalties for if you're wearing.
Yeah, I think
armor.
I get like a lesser movement and like this on deck shit.
Yeah, whatever the book stipulates that unproficient armor wearing is, that's what you get.
Doesn't sound too bad in this situation.
Like we'll
It
just
wouldn't
die
have
and
been,
then...
but it's too late now. It takes like 10 minutes at least to don armor. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can try. Ooh, I
Oh.
put on the bracer that is part of this armor set in my one turn.
Yeah.
I don't even fully get it on in this turn, but I have it on my body. Great. Then this guy punches you and then you die. That's what would happen.
Oh.
Okay, so it's Mien.
Oh, it will fuck me over if I do it.
Yeah.
If I were playing armor that not proficient, I can't cast spells.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
really bad.
So yeah,
That's a real bad.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Then I'm useless.
You still have it in your pack though, so
Yeah.
that's good.
But what it does is, if you wear armor that you lack proficiency, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength for dex, and you can't cast spells. So it's pretty nasty.
Even just the disadvantage of the other thing.
Yeah, like
is
I
bad enough.
could survive these attack or ability checks and those with disadvantage, but if I can't cast spells, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it might be worth it with the other thing, but not with. Not with. No. So
You can still heal, Olaf, if you want.
Yeah, I know. The Estus heals more, so. Sure, Estus.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Is he healing potion, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Damn. That's sad.
Nice heal, dude. Nice heal.
Yeah, I know. A whole 4 HP. To me.
Oh, okay. You were using the Estus. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It heals more than my healing word, and I'll save a spell slots. That's my turn.
Okay. Question. If I grapple a creature, can I move it as well? Well, it's grappled.
If you grapple a creature, you move at half movement. If you succeed in grappling them, you move at half movement, but you can drag them with you.
But can I like shove it to the side or something?
You can't technically push in the rules as written, but
well, there is a shove action. Actually.
Is there?
So yeah. So could I shove a creature like 10 feet on its right, for instance, instead of just behind?
It'd be stretching the rules a little bit, but I'll allow it.
Okay. So I'll try to shove the guy over here.
Are you like going into this space?
It's the dragon monster.
Oh, he's the one who's pushing. Oh.
Yeah.
I misunderstood what was happening.
It's fine.
Okay, so you're trying to push this guy over here?
On top of this guy.
Oh, I see the strategy now. Okay.
Yeah.
I would consider the roll to be the same as like a grapple check.
So athletics.
Yeah.
And he has advantage because he's raging.
And this guy is capable of resisting.
Mm-hmm.
No, that'll work. For the purposes of this. He does roll lower.
Yeah, so he should be moved over here.
He does get moved over here. 5 feet. But that is still enough to step on that guy.
Nice. And that's his whole turn.
Alright. big boy doesn't like that you are manipulating him in such a way. So he's gonna just try to punch Mien. He's just like, no. You do not use our tactics against us.
Oh,
12.
No.
He sucked the big one on that one. So these two guys... Yeah, they're just gonna attack him. They have no reason not to.
Yeah, in reckless this time.
Oh yeah, he didn't reckless with the grapple, so yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't count as reckless, so. 13 is the first. And 18 is the second attack.
That it.
Okay. And they deal 2d6 plus 3. So 8 damage, halved to 4.
Done.
Alright. Trauma.
They look like they're busy with fighting him, so I'm gonna hide. If I can.
There's tons of debris in this room, so I'll give you a
Yeah.
chance.
Okay, and I'll move down here and stab this guy.
I'm gonna see if big guy notices you before you attack. Because there is a small chance that he will notice you. With a 19. He nat 20, so he notices you.
He has disadvantage.
I forgot about that.
ook wel van kind.
Unfortunate.
Fortunately, now I get everything.
Alright. Let me stab. How does it look, by the way? Like HP wise? Yeah.
He's looking pretty bad, but you have to roll a medicine to get an exact number.
Is that a free action?
Yes. As long as you haven't used another... Well, technically... Yeah, your stealth is a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, you can use your free check for the turn. You're not sure, but he's at least only at 1/4 of his health. At least.
Okay. I whisper to Moriartis, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do your thing. I got him. My next one.
Okay.
I ready action stab.
Okay. Moriartis.
Yeah. I use thing.
Okay, so thing is active, which triggers your attack.
Just
10.
I'll use an inspiration. I got plenty of these.
Sure. 11 misses,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. Whatever.
It's still the next attack, so.
Yeah.
Yep, so Moriartis, he missed.
Yeah, the thing is still up, but
Yeah, but
yeah.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
still
just-
have the rest of your turn if you can do anything with it.
Should I use my second gesture or no? Okay, so the curse thing lasts till the end of my next turn, so it lasts basically 2 turns. The vulnerability thing.
Yeah, it lasts 2 of your turns, but only 1 of the rest of the team.
Yeah. It's basically it lasts until the end of my next turn or till the first attack hits.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So that means everybody else gets a round with it on, and then you get another turn with it.
So I'll remove the use of that. Yeah, yeah, that's my turn. Dragon, kill shit.
Alright, it's his turn.
Okay. So if I shove him again, 5 feet, can I shove him onto them?
You can try.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna try.
They are swarming, so... Okay, he's
Some
gonna...
18.
He's gonna roll his, which is +6. He got a 19.
Yuck. Okay.
So he just, like, his hand, the giant's hand just, like, touches Mien's arm, and it hurts him, and he notices that there's, like, little holes in his arm that look like fingerprints. So he's like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. So that's his turn.
Yep.
So Giant's turn. He doesn't like being pushed. So he's going to try to punch. That is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I would have almost rather been pushed and then failed the push and then actually hit on the attack. Oh well. I mean, these encounters are hard, but, like, if I roll crappy, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they might be hard, but not impossible.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. The 2 zombies are going to attack Mien. Where am I? Here we are. Boop. So 15 to hit, that doesn't hit. 13 to hit, that doesn't hit. Like I said, if I roll crappy, it doesn't matter how powerful they are.
Yeah, it can have a stupidly high damage, but if it doesn't hit, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, these were meant to be possible, but difficult. So.
Alright, I hit him.
So it takes double damage.
He's dead.
Is he
Maybe.
dead?
38 damage.
38?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
So this guy, he collapses to the ground, and as he does so, you notice that there is something blue in the middle of his chest.
Well, I still got movement, so what's you got?
Are you just going to look at it, or are you going to try to pick it up?
I'll pick it up, sure.
You do have an equipment action you can try to use to try to pick it up.
Sure, I'll pick it up. Yep.
Alright, as you try to pick it up, it is wedged firmly in its chest. Do you wish to use an athletics?
Me? Athletics?
Yeah, you notice that it is firmly wedged in its chest, so...
I will instead perceive what it is, because I can't do that.
Okay, that's fine. You can roll an investigation, actually.
Investigation, okay. Same thing.
Same number. It appears to be a glass bottle.
Oh.
However, it is glowing blue, so you have a feeling that that might be a good thing to have.
Is our bottles glowing blue?
Your guys' bottles are... They were glowing blue before you touched them. Then when you touched, like, when you, like, put them in, like, your inventory, they stopped glowing blue.
Okay. Extra bottles. Hell yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Moriarty.
So 2 zombies and a wedge thing.
Yeah, you see in the middle of this thing's chest is a blue glowing object.
Mm.
Like when it landed on its back, it almost looked as if the blue thing that was in its chest sort of like shoved forward a little bit in its chest.
Oh, okay.
So now it's sticking out a little bit.
I'm kind of stuck in this corner, so
Well, I
I'm a
mean-
told the dead, the most hurt zombie.
Well, there's only one that has damage, so
Yeah,
you should
I'll
probably
do that on the
do
damage
that
one.
one.
Yeah. So I'll do that with this. Sad.
That is a really poor roll.
Yeah, it's so sad.
That's the problem with having it only be one die, is sometimes it's gonna be like 1. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes
It's level
it's just
5,
gonna
it can
happen.
nice to 2.
Yeah. Uh, so it's his wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
These things are not wise at all. But they are not completely and utterly devoid of wisdom. 9 fails, so he takes
2 whole
2.
damage.
We should
That
get
means
an attack
damage.
point. He is hurt by it, so that's nice. Yen.
Mhm.
His plan to crush the other 2 zombies is thwarted, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's too weak. Okay, I don't need to use advantage on these guys because they have a low AC. Okay,
How about that?
How about a crit?
21 on the hurt guy.
Before, oh, he doesn't have a second attack, does he?
Nope,
So you said 24?
21.
21.
That's like 1 HP.
Yes,
Damn, that necrotic damage.
Of course it does. Okay, can he use his rest of his turn to pry up whatever this is, the blue thing?
Yeah, he does have 1 free ability check, so he can use his
He'll do that.
athletics to wrench it out.
25.
He wrenches it out. There's a glass bottle in his hand. It appears to be empty, however.
Alright. Gotta look at that.
He looks at it confused.
Yep.
And he's like, "You want me to get this?" And he shows you the bottle, confused.
Well, yeah, it was shiny. So it might be magical.
He shrugs.
A moment ago. Was shiny a moment ago.
Yeah, as he picks it up, it looks like a regular bottle now.
Hmm.
But it was shiny a second ago. Okay.
Yep.
It is bad guy's turn.
Bad guys.
So, yeah, they're just gonna try to maul the guy to death. Okay, so the first guy rolls a 5, which misses. And the second guy
That
rolls
must
a
hit.
22.
22 hits.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep trying to punch him.
Mm.
They have a feeling that they're gonna go down, but they're gonna go down swinging.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go down fighting.
It is their best strategy to just keep hitting at this point. Because they know that they're just going to get murdered if they do anything else, so it is their best strategy to just keep swinging. 2d6 plus 3. He takes 10.
Yep.
Well, technically half, but you knew that already.
You keep
Normal.
track of it.
Okay. Am I able to scale his corpse?
Oh yeah, it's considered difficult terrain, but you can walk over it.
Okay. I am inside his corpse. And I stab the guy without using sneak attack.
I will move the corpse, but remember where it was.
If you're like clicked on the token, if you're the DM of the game, you can right click and add it forward or whatever it is. Then you put it on the front.
How do I do that? Because I don't see it.
Right. Once you have clicked the, should be able to just right click the token.
Yes, I
Might
right
not
click
be
the
able to.
token. Got it.
Yeah,
I
that
have-
should be a thing.
I have group, ungroup, is drawing, whatever that means, flip horizontal, flip vertical, lock position, set dimensions.
Okay.
Two
I
front.
thought it was like
is
one
it
that.
two front to back? Is that what that is?
Yeah, two front. Yeah. Then you push it like then it's the front one. So
Okay,
you
there
got
we
right
go.
click the two front one. Then you're working.
Now that I know that, that's extraordinarily useful.
Yeah.
Nice.
I figured that out myself recently too. So you're not alone.
Okay, so you tried to stab damaged guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, damaged guy's down.
And then I use my sneak attack stab on the other guy. That hits, right?
Yes. I think. I'll double check. Because these guys have...
The armored guys.
Yeah. They have 8 armor class.
Zombies don't have a lot of armor class.
Okay.
The
25.
armored guys did, but that's because they're
Yeah.
armored zombies. Yeah, he just took a lot of damage.
That's 45 damage. No, 25. Not 40. You're not vulnerable.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt. What do you
Yep.
got?
Try to hold him again. I'll try to hold him again. I roll decent damage at least.
It is possible for them to save. And he does.
Should have wasted a spell slot just to be a dick.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Mien.
Yeah. Hit it very hard. It is bloodied.
It is.
Does it?
Correct, because he only has one attack. So it's that guy's turn. He's just gonna try to punch.
Punch him.
That's +3. He rolled a total of 6, so that's a no-go on that one.
Nice.
Schwama.
Got him.
Let's see. I'll just double check. I think so, but I'll double check it. 6. Yeah. You did 2 HP over his HP, so yep. He went to bye-bye.
Alright. I guess we investigate this room for any useful items. Any more useful items. And then we can go back to the Remember, then talk about this flask.
Alright.
I suppose.
You search the room. No, it's just like paperwork, office supplies. Although, if you want some office supplies, you can take them.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
We go out, talk about Flask. It glow blue. What do?
Okay, so you head back.
Yeah.
Alright, when you head back, you go to the Remembered. He examines the object you have brought to him. He notices that you guys have flasks on you. And he goes, "Give me your flasks."
Sure, I'll give him mine.
Do you wish to give him yours, Moriarty?
Yeah.
Alright. He has the 3 flasks in front of him. He focuses. There's still 3 flasks. However, one of them is small, and the other 2 are slightly larger. He gives them back. He gives the 2 that were originally yours back. Each one has an additional charge for you
Whoa.
guys. However, Mien, I'm going to be generous to him. He gets an Estus flask with 1 charge, and he is now able to use Estus.
Okay. Question. Can we swap Estus flasks?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I don't need that much. So I will take the smaller one and he can get the bigger one.
Okay, that's fine. Because I
Yeah.
planned for this once he decided not to take it. I didn't want to punish him forever. So, if you guys manage to surmount the challenge, which you did, then he gets the thing.
Nice. So he have 3 Estus charges, right?
Yeah, the flasks, the 2 flasks now have 3, and there's one that has 1.
Yeah, which I have.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got a functioning tank. Nice.
Yeah.
About time. Guess we can end there.
Yeah, the Remembered does make this clear to you that this was one of the flasks, and what he did with it is he upgraded each of your abilities to use Estus, and since he had none, he just took the liberty of making a small one for Mien.
Yeah.
But since
Well,
you're
our
gonna
situation currently are Swarma is usually hiding, so he don't always take that much damage. We don't need that many.
yeah, that's fine. You can trade them, like I said, because
Yeah,
that's how
why
it
I
works. But
suggested trade.
Yeah. And
he,
the tank needs it.
it was basically an Estus upgrade, is what you got from that.
Yeah.
And since he had none, then he gave him the little tiny one. And every time you get an Estus upgrade, you go back to him. He'll just improve the flasks that you currently have.
Nice.
Like, I know it's possible to increase the heal amount in the games, but is that possible here?
You're not sure.
Like, guess we'll find out.
You will have to search around, see if you can find some things.
Yeah. Because 2d4 plus 2, if like we're stuck with that, even with like 20 charges, it's still like, yeah.
You can use them. You could always use them out of combat, but yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. So, like, if you're trying to get from like a long hallway that has like 5 encounters in it, in between encounters, you could still use them. But yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yep.
Yep.
Any games tomorrow or later today for us?
For me, I start work in the afternoon for me, which is
You said evening
I'd
here.
start just before Olaf's game would start on Wednesday, and I finish like after this. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
that's
home
that.
until like maybe an hour after this.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that would be a bit late for tomorrow if you had it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Because that's like
not
it's-
from me, but if you guys want to do something, you can.